Do you create seasonal resources for your music studio and you thought about selling them on Top Music Marketplace, but you didn't know the best month or time to post them, or you didn't really know what the best seasonal resources were? Well, in today's video, I'm going to teach you all about seasonal resources. And if you're new here, welcome. My name's Tara and I'm the manager of Top Music Marketplace. And like you, I also teach piano. I also create teaching resources for other music teachers and other sellers just like you. So let's get into it. If you are a brand new seller, you may want to start thinking about evergreen products. So that means products that can sell throughout the entire year. Now, I know this is about seasonal products, but here's the reason why. Seasonal products only sell during a very short amount of time, right? So if we're talking Christmas, you're looking at 1 month, month and a half that Christmas activities sell very well. If you're looking at Valentine's Day, you're looking at 2 weeks that one resource can sell very well. But if you create an evergreen product, there's a chance that that product could sell all year long. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about what you can post and when to post. So I recommend posting your products about 1 month in advance. The ideal would be to post your products about 3 months in advance. The reason being is because we want the internet to catch up with us, right? So if you're doing a blog post or you're pinning on Pinterest, that takes time for potential customers to see your pins or to see your blog post to click over and purchase from you. The other thing is social media. You want to give it a little bit of time. You can't just post your things a week in advance and think other teachers are going to use those products. So try to get your products up 1 month in advance, if not up to 3 months in advance. All right. Now, am I that great? I try to get them up a month in advance when possible, but life sometimes happens. Now, the other thing that you really have to worry about is SEO, so search engine optimization. Now, if you don't know anything about SEO, I did make a video on it, so check the link below or look up in the little box up there because it's very useful and that's what's going to help potential customers find your products. So make sure to check that out. And I also have a freebie for you. So everything I'm going to talk about in this video about what to make during certain months, I have in a handout. So check that out in the link below. Now let's get into it. All right. So in January, customers are purchasing winter products. So think penguins, snow, igloos, snowballs. Think about winter products. They're also thinking about New Year's products. So it's not a huge holiday there, but sometimes piano teachers want to celebrate the new year. And let's be honest, they're setting goals, right? They're planning. So for my studio, I like to set goals for my students. And instead of doing it for the entire year, I break it up into 2 sections. We talk about it in the fall. We also talk about it in January for our New Year's resolutions. Where do we want to go in the next several months? So winter products, New Year's products, and products about planning, like a planner. So I am a big advocate on planning because that's how I get all of my stuff done. So I have a social media planner, I have a product creation planner, and all of that keeps me on track. And other teachers are searching for those products during that time. So that stuff is selling in January. So you want to get that stuff up at the beginning of December. Now, February, you've got Valentine's Day, which is a big one. And you have the Super Bowl. Now, make sure do not title your Super Bowl products as Super Bowl because it's trademarked. Just an FYI. But Valentine's Day, you can do all kinds of products with that, but make sure to get that posted by mid-January since February 14th is Valentine's Day. So my goal was to get my Valentine's products posted by the 15th of January so then I could start posting them on social media and for my SEO to catch up and let the search engines actually see my listing. In March, we're going to talk about spring. We do St. Patrick's Day, March Madness. That's another one that's trademarked. So make sure not to list it as a March Madness product, but talk about basketball, right? The other thing is summer camps. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a big advocate on summer camps, but you need to let parents know ahead of time. So if I'm doing a summer camp, I like to start telling them in January, but summer camps can be very time consuming when it comes to planning, right? So I start looking in January, February, March for my summer camps, and a lot of teachers start purchasing their summer camps in March. That way they can plan for the next several months. So March, we've got spring, St. Patrick's Day, March Madness, and summer camps. April, we also have spring. That's one of those really good ones. So if you are new to seasonal products, search and do the season products. So spring, winter, summer, fall, do those. You also have April Fools, which some of my students really like to do. So I try to do an April Fools resource for them. We also have Easter, which depending on the year, you know, that can flip back and forth. And then recital prep. That's a big one. So if you create recital programs, those are great to list on Top Music. In May, there's not a whole lot going on, but we do have Mother's Day. A lot of students love giving their mothers gifts, and my kids love making little bracelets for the mothers. We also do a little composition, and I usually take the composition and turn it into a bracelet. So if you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments below. June, we have summer break and we have Father's Day. Now, during the summer months, this is a really good time to work on evergreen products and to get more products up in your store. July, we have summer break. We have beginning of the year resources. So anything that has to do with your studio, maybe studio policies, maybe calendars, that's what we're looking for. Any kind of studio resources. August, all about organizing, because that's the time that all of us are really prepping for when the kids go back to school, and studio resources. September, we are going to be concentrating on exam prep. So if you have any resources for that, that's a wonderful time. October, we've got Halloween and fall. November, we have Thanksgiving, fall, and Christmas. We're mixing the holidays during that month. Usually in November is when a lot of teachers start searching for all of the Christmas products, so games, music. Some will even start in October, FYI. And then in December, we're looking for Christmas products, winter products, and planning for the New Year products. That's what we search for throughout the entire year. But remember, you want to post your products at least 1 month in advance, preferably 2, preferably 3 months in advance, but don't post a week in advance. Now, if you have the product, yeah, go ahead and post it. Having products up is always good, right? But in order to make any sales, we need to have them up ahead of time. Don't forget, you can get this freebie with all of this written down for you. You can get this in the link below. If you are going to promote your products, which I highly recommend you do, you need to promote your products, is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? You need to post them on social media. So did you know there's a few groups that you can actually post your products to? Highly recommend that. And once you post them on Top Music Marketplace, it's super easy to share those products. And if you don't know about that, we'll post that video in a link below too. If you are doing YouTube or videos, that's more instant. So that would be something you can do fairly quickly for when you're wanting to sell them. If you are going to write a blog post about this subject, then you need to post it about 2 to 3 months in advance. The reason being is because it takes blog posts and Pinterest pins longer to start showing up for potential customers. So I hope you learned something today about seasonal resources, what you can create, when you can create it, and when you should be posting it. Now, let me know in the comments below if you love seasonal products as much as I do. And as always, I'll see you around the marketplace. Bye.
Hey, just before you go, make sure you click here to subscribe, and we've got thousands of other videos all on the topic of music education and teaching, so make sure you check out some of those other ones here, and I'll see you in the next video.